from what a scene this is. A veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go. And he's going to try to return this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again. And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Third and short now from their own 48. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finding some room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A first-and-goal situation, opening drive masterpiece.
Mississippi State lines up with a first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
RPO complete to open the drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stopped him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Out wide left, it's Smith. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Rid of it on the RPO. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Stopped right there.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Direct snap. Pass to 6. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Got it in the middle. It's held. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Hauls it in, and it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw it. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Complete. Back's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal. Get them tackled to the ground.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snags it over the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Taylor. Just smothered on the play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. He's got an open man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They give it to him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a
throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Taylor wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming.
And man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Fires to the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. He's going to take a shot. Snags it on the right. Takes it all the way inside the 30, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. He's not afraid to go deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he puts through the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Play action on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. I think guys, like, they've struggled to get points on the board and to move the ball consistently. And so I love the shot right here before the half, but they got to find something to hang their hat on, something they do really, really well, because going into the half, there's not been a lot to talk about in a positive way.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 11 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Cyclones with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Yeah, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Scanning the field is Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Out wide right, it's Helms. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? And this is a big third down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Taylor has it. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Trying to punch it in. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll start on the ground with Bothwell.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the ball slipped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Lindsey. On target to the left. Turns on the Jets. At the 20. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Hey, just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Hard running there. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Tells the run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Left side is West. Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Here's a give to Bothwell. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. Maybe a crease. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Tracy. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. He wants to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
3rd and long, they're throwing the out route, trying to get it on the boundary, but a great job by the defense, anticipating it and then knocking it away.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete out of the backfield. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on fourth down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Going to take a shot. He's got it down the field. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Pulls it on the option. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Motion from the wideout. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll run it with Bothwell. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldog!
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he tacked on the extra point. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Tracy. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. They're all over him. And the ball's out and they're after it. Defense trying to take it back. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The run inside. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it, and you have so much
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. He's going to fire deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off. He chews up.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Back to pass, it's Lindsey. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Second down, gonna throw it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on.
After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this: to survive. On the run, it's Davis. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good, great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game.
Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that pass ball is incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And he's got it. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Breaks into the clear. He's talking, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
I know it's a small thing, Chris, but those are such huge yards. You're inside of your own 10. If you've got to punt the football, you're going to give up really good field position on the next possession for that opposing offense. Now at least you've changed the field position. You can change your mindset. Now you can be more aggressive and try to get that ball into scoring territory.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Running back with the football. First down, looking for more now. Got an opening here. Breaks. He's in the clear. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. the second down play. The back's got it. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Eastern Michigan has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it falls incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the coverage team able. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's broken up there. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The first and 10 play coming up for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. No chance to catch it. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Makes the catch. It's Brandt. Timeout called by the Eagles, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Yeah, Chris, you've got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen. Almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half, chance for just a couple more plays. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Back-to-back deep shots. And that falls incomplete. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to yards. game. Tight end goes in motion. They're going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Eagles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Davis. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the Eagles will have to kick this away. Second punt now. His first was a beauty. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. That punt heading. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Eastern Michigan has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Eagles moving quickly down the field here. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
He's got the first and still going. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield. Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles!
That is...
Grinding away with the running game. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good at pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Takes the handoff. It's Baldwin. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it from 50. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, when not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished. And you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch.